Hello everyone from sunny Panama. As you know, we moved here 3 weeks ago, and I thought it would be nice to give you an update. I wrote several things down just to be sure that I won't forget them. So I posted several photos online up to now, but here is a much rounded update. Um, so we had our hands full trying to settle down, opening a bank account, applying for the permanent visa, moving around to do all these things, understanding where we should buy our fruits and vegetables directly from the farmers, where should we buy the fish, directly from the fishermen, which is great. The taste is just amazing. We have geckos running all over the place, especially on the ceilings and walls. And we have to adapt to new sounds, new smells, new flora and fauna. We can hear the birds. It's just fantastic to listen to them. There is so much diversity. Um, but like in any Latin American country, not things are not perfect. I mean, there is no perfect country on this earth, and we have to adapt to the local conditions. So especially in Latin America or South America, there is chaos all over the place. But at the same time, there is a unwritten rule which everyone follows, and we have to start learning the ropes and adapting to the local norms. So we'll see how life will treat us here. But for now, we like it, and we are enjoying the new settings. Um, During this move, from the condo to the long-term rental house, it was very hard for me to keep my spiritual practice, especially meditation. I have to admit that. It's not easy to think about what you're going to do tomorrow, where you have to go, and how you have to deal with this administrative task. At the same time, focus on your meditation. But I'm sure that in the next week or so I'll be able to revert back to my spiritual practice, to introspection and meditation. And in a way, walking on the beach for the last 2.5 weeks was just amazing. And I kind of reconnected with with the ocean and with nature a little bit more than before. That's a plus at this point in what we try to achieve. So yeah, the beach is like a magnet for us at this point, and there are days where we just don't want to leave. I showed you those fractal patterns made by crabs, and all the other fractal which patterns which we find in nature is just unbelievable. And especially the shells. There are some of them which I've never seen in other countries, so it's quite interesting. Um, I know a lot of you are. I'm going to touch on some daily events, and I know that some of you are quite worried about what happens around the world, and the narrative of the left right now is being pushed on everyone else, regardless of what we think and what we want. Um, and it's like the government, forgot about their mandate, and they forgot to listen to us, and our voice is not heard anymore. And common sense, ethics, and empathy are things of the past, and that's very, very sad. So we have to stay strong, strong mind, strong heart, and unflinching determination that the good and light will prevail. We really have to stay positive, and if that means changing something in our environment, changing something in what we do on a daily basis, let's do it, because that will make us see things from a different perspective, from a different angle, and will determine us to take a new step in our life exactly what we did. It wasn't easy, and people called us crazy, but I can tell you that there are many like us. We are not unique. We have many friends who moved out of Canada or moved out of the countries of residence just to to look for something new, not necessarily a challenge, but a change that will improve their life. They were trying to get out of the rut, the daily rut of work and daily chores, and find something else, more essence in what we have to, in what life is all about, enjoying. And this is how we decided to take this move as an extended vacation. 4 to 6 months, we'll just enjoy. We'll travel the country. We'll meet new people, and then we'll draw the line and decide if this is a good choice, if we have to stay here, if we have to go back to Canada. But for now, we decided to make this move and try something new. We still think it's good for the boys to know a new culture, see a lifestyle which is not as high as in Canada, and understand and what they have. They should appreciate what they have, and that comparison might teach them a lesson now, and they will apply it later on in life. Um, Another aspect which is kind of sensitive, I would like to touch on, is our financial situation. I mean everyone's financial situations. We are all on different level planes, but we at one point in time, in the past or even now, we are worried about what we're going to do financially if we lose our jobs, the country goes into or the economy goes into recession, and these thoughts keeps us up at night. And I'm not a financial advisor, but I will give you an advice or a suggestion. I'll make a suggestion which we apply and other friends have applied as well. Try to pay your debt. By doing that, you starve the corrupt financial system from issuing new currency, which is fiat money, which is money out of thin, which is money out of thin air, just paper money with no value. So if you starve the system, then the financial system will collapse. In a way, you might think is something bad, but could be good overall for us, because it can eliminate the corruption in this system, like eliminate the banks sooner rather than later. Think of how you can protect your wealth by smart investments, either precious metals, crypto, or something else which you trust and you did your research on. Stay away from the stock market. And again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I care about those watching these videos and watching the Spiritual Inspire podcast. And when I meet with my viewers in person, or when they reach out to me in private, these concerns comes up over and over again. And because I do a lot of research, even on this side, especially on the financial side, and I listen to a lot of smarter people than me, I understand, or at least I pretend I understand what's going on, okay? And that's why I say, do your own research. Look at people who have good standard in the industry, and protect yourself from what's coming in the financial world. But first of all, pay your debts. That's the most important thing you can do for yourself. And when you deal with this aspect of your life, which is very stressful, then it will allow you to focus more on your spiritual side, on the inside and the outside of, like the meditation, and the inside, and in the introspection. It will clear your mind from these daily worries. At least a portion of that might go away, and it will allow you to grow spiritually, because in the end, that's our goal: to evolve spiritually, increase our consciousness and awareness, and understand that we are immortal, that what this body is just a vehicle for us to express, for our soul to express in this lifetime. Either you don't agree with me or not, that's fine, but um, uh, growing spiritually should be your goal. And by eliminating the stress from what I mentioned before, will give you that opportunity. Um, I would like to mention that in these times, growing your own community or attaching yourself to a community, either online or offline, is very important. This is how we are going to survive. Go out there and try to find a source of a farmer which will provide you with fruits and vegetables, or meat or chickens and eggs. See what you can offer in return. Your services might be valuable to that farmer or that community of farmers, and you can trade your services for produce. Um, do all these things, small steps, and when the time comes, you'll see how valuable your time was spent. Um, Let me know in the comments what are the topics you'd like me to touch on. I will try to bring you more content like the one today. But at the same time, I will keep publishing the Spiritual Inspired podcast. I have very interesting upcoming guests, Dr. Schreiner and Flowing River, and many more. And I hope you really enjoy the interviews. If you haven't had the chance to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please do it. Um, you can support me by purchasing the physical copy of my books, or the audio version. They are very timely subjects. The Decadence of Our Souls talk about how we can enrich our life spiritually, and how we can do that through meditation and carefully choosing our words and thoughts. And then Water Entanglement and Crystal Cloud talk about water, and even if they touch on the subject of implants, and again it's a very touchy subject these days, in the end the turn of the event is positive in my opinion, because again it's about increased awareness and consciousness. So again, I will work on more content for you, more updates from Panama. I cannot promise you that it will happen next week, but I will do my best. My focus is to keep coming with the Spiritually Inspired podcast. I think I'm going to take a break this coming Sunday, but they will continue the following Sunday. Watch it, like it, share it with your friends, with your community. And again, leave your comments below. Let me know what other subjects you like me to expand on. And until next time, love and gratitude.